Welcome to Conflict Havoc number 2. I'm your host Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Black History Month. So, I haven't addressed it Black History Month, if at all, on this page in the 4 weeks that we've had. But I do have Captain America, aka the superhero formerly known as Falcon. Sam Wilson as Captain America. I have not opened Sam Wilson as Captain America. I do apologize. Well, god damn it. This Captain America doesn't have wings. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find another one because this Captain America doesn't have any wings. I did not notice that when I bought this son of a bitch. But apparently, he has a jetpack, but he doesn't have wings. Maybe I can talk my bro into making him wings. Oh no, I got it. I'm a dumbass. Guess what, y'all? There's a reason why he doesn't have wings. Because I have to buy all of these people. Every fucking one of them. Ain't that some shit? So I have to buy Scarlet Witch. I have to buy Vision. I think that's Vision. What the hell is that? Where's the number 2 at on this damn thing? There is no number 2. Everything's in Spanish. And I don't speak or read Spanish. Like, everything is in Spanish. It's Black History Month. Okay, well, I can read it if I turn it this way. It's have to buy Scarlet Witch, Vision, or The Vision, Loki. I have to buy the Winter Soldier. I have to buy U.S. Agent. I have to buy Baron Zemo. And I have Cap. Okay, to get the wings. You know, I didn't realize that when I bought this out of the comic store the other day, which was like 4 months ago. Yeah. Look, I'm not an inbox collector, y'all. I swear, I'm going to open these things at some point, at some time. I just have not had the fucking time. Okay? So, yeah. I mean, I got proof. I mean, literally, you can see that. I've opened up my X-Men. No. I've opened up all of my X-Men except, like, Colossus and Strong Guy, and they're in various spaces in the room. But I also have G.I. Joes. Okay, I didn't open the motherfuckers up either. But I am going to open them. I swear, I'm going to open them. I just haven't had the time to make the time. I spend most of my time working on my book during the weekends, and during the week I'm either fighting Pretendians or Felon 47 supporters, or I'm supporting my girl Jasmine like the flowers, and y'all should go check her out. She has a YouTube, she has a TikTok, same name. Anyway, this is Captain America Sam Wilson, and apparently I am a jackass who did not know that when I bought this thing from the comic store that I have to buy all of these figures to get his wings. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I did not realize he did not have wings when I bought him. I did not realize that it says, Build-A-Figure, Captain America, Flight Gear Equipment, D Volume. I can't even pronounce that shit because that shit went from English to Spanish like that. So, yeah. Anyway, if you look at the back, these are all the people I have to buy to get his goddamn wings. Ain't that some shit? Or I have to find another Captain America who actually has wings. Yay. But this is MCU Falcon, who is now Captain America, a.k.a. Sam Wilson. And Red Wing is not in here either. So I wonder, does he get... Yep, he gets Red Wing with the Build-A-Figure. Happy Black History Month. This has gone completely left from how I planned it. But anyway, we're going to move on away from that. And we're going to bring you Miles Morales. Alright, so for the record, out of this, I only need Iron Man, Rom, and Dakin. Because I do have Banshee, and I have him, and I have him. I only bought him for the Infinity Gauntlet, just if we're being honest. I had an original Rom who was like 12 feet tall. Well, I mean 12 inches tall. And, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Miles Morales. And for the record, Miles is actually Afro-Latino, which means he's black and Latino. Now, for the record, I have 2 versions of this guy. technically I have 3 because I have him as the Prowler from Across the Spider-Verse, and I have 2 versions of him in Across the Spider-Verse as the Miles Morales we all know and love. This I picked up just so that I can have the Marvel Miles Morales. But more importantly, it's Black History Month, and I needed a black superhero. So, I wanted to get another Miles Morales. He was on a pretty good deal at GameStop, and I said, you know what? GameStop offers military discount. I'm going to go on and get Miles Morales. So, I haven't done a lot of Black History videos, and I've been doing black superheroes on my TikTok, but I hadn't done it here. And I am sorry for that, but when you're battling pretendians who are black people who don't want to be black for some odd reason or another, when all my life I've just wanted to be accepted by black people because I am triracial, and you get in where you fit in, and apparently I will never fit in. But Miles is a staple. And he's not my first mixed superhero, but he is the first black Latino superhero. Where my first mixed superhero was Irish and Mexican, and also Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. As you can see, the suits are right there. Anyway, the point being made is that it's Black History Month, and we have Miles Morales. Miles motherfucking Morales. Now, I have him in Across the Spider-Verse as younger, more kitty-looking toy Miles Morales, and I also have Hobie Brown. Fun fact, the original Hobie Brown in Marvel Comics was actually the Prowler, not Uncle Aaron Davis or whatever. But Miles Morales' uncle in his universe is supposedly the Prowler. And then in the other universe, Miles is the Prowler because the spider that bit that Miles in the movie wasn't meant to bite that Miles. Somehow the collider opened up and somehow he got bit. Anyway, it's another curveball in the story of a movie that we're going to be waiting until 2028 or 2029 to see for Beyond the Spider-Verse. But anyway, Miles Morales is part black, part Latino, and every bit a hero. He even gets a Gwen. She doesn't have a figure in this form, or if she does, I have to hunt it down. But you know, this is my shit. I like this story. I promise at some point, at some time, I am going to open Miles Morales. I do not understand why he only has 5 hands, though. Because you can look in this box. He has 2 left hands. One's right there, and one's on him. And then on this side of the box, he's got 3 right hands. He's got that right hand, he's got that right hand, he's got that right hand. This one's a fist. This is an open hand, but that's the web shooting. And this is the web shooty. But this is the grippy hand for, I guess, when he's crawling. I don't know what Hasbro was thinking on that, but I'm not at all upset that I got this figure. No. But honorable mentions. Let's talk honorable mentions, shall we? As we throw Miles Morales back in this box here. Throw this bag of chicks. See, tell you guys I had Banshee. Also tell you guys I had him, Adam Warlock, for the Infinity Glove. The only other person that's not a part of this lineup, and she's X-Force, and she is Feral. Okay, I also have Rachel Summers, and I also have Black Widow. Name's right there, and I can't even fucking read it. But anyway, we're gonna put Banshee and Miles back in the pack. Well, she was by herself, so she'll be in this pack all by her lonesome. I'll figure it out. So now I know I need to get Rom. I don't know why I need to get Rom. The Space Knight. I don't even remember his actual story. But, yeah, apparently I'm going to need to get Rom. I'm also going to set this over here so it doesn't fall. And set this right here so it doesn't fall. Also, this is one of the 3 Spider-Man 2099s I'm going to get. I have 2 more coming from GameStop. I got this guy at Target because I know I paid for him and ordered him, but apparently other stores are getting the figures while I'm pre-ordering the figures. I also have Sunspot, but technically Sunspot would not be black because Sunspot is actually Afro-Caribbean. So, that being said, let's go with these honorable mentions. For G.I. Joe, I need Stalker. I need Roadblock. I don't think I have them, but I do have Falcon, I do have Jinx, I do have Voodoo, I do have Storm Shadow, and I have Quick Kick, but I don't have, I don't know who else I don't have. I think I got Shockwave, but not Beachhead. I have 3 Falcons and 2 Quills. Falcon looks bad. He just looks bad. But the Falcon with Quill looks great. And they're supposedly going to retro card Falcon. And when they do, I'm going to buy him and put my other Falcon that I put the head on Quill back on the original classified one. Figure that. But I do need to get Roadblock, Heavy Duty, Doc. Alpine is questionable because I can't remember if he's actually black or if he's Hispanic. He might be black Hispanic. Hardball, if they ever make him, and some other stuff. I got a lot of black G.I. Joes, like 3 inches and stuff, but it's Black History Month, so definitely got to get Roadblock because he's a pivotal black character. Definitely got to get Stalker because both of them are the first 2 black characters in G.I. Joe that are most noted, and then they introduce you to Doc, which is the 3rd most prominent black character, and eventually they issue Iceberg. Hardball comes in the late 90s when it's no longer Sambo, but when it's become a part of Deke, I think. And Stalker gets an upgrade. He's no longer just the black guy with the beret. He gets the winter coat, and he gets the snowboard, surfboard thing. Or it's a canoe? I can't remember, but I have him. I think it's a canoe, and he's in his winter gear. Iceberg also gets an upgrade. I can't remember why they changed him, but he gets a mask now or some shit. But Iceberg in the original, great guy, doesn't have a fucking upgrade, and you get to see his face, and it's just some crazy stuff. So hopefully I will be able to do that. But it is Black History Month, and I need you guys to look into those black heroes that I just brought up. Falcon as Captain America, Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Gung Ho is still a white guy, so don't worry about Gung Ho because that's a mistake on my half. Roadblock, Stalker, Doc, Hardball, Iceberg. I forgot the other black guy. But there's at least 7 to 8 black G.I. Joes, and unfortunately none of them are female. But I'm gonna make another video on my plan on action figures. So that will be your bonus in your final video for tonight. Happy Black History Month, y'all. And if you're black, get the fuck out there and celebrate. Yeah, because this is the last week. So we need to make sure we have our shit together. Happy Black History Month. Enjoy Black History Month. I hope you guys had a fun time. Oh, also, hopefully they'll get the Refrigerator Perry as well. And I have Sergeant Slaughter and not Mercer. Not Felix Mercer, but, it's Felix Mercer. And the other 2 Renegades are supposedly going to be dropping, and Shipwreck's wife's going to be dropping. We'll talk about all that shit in another video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Africa number 2. B, C, and U.